Grab my stuff, man! Get ready, folks, because Darth Mohawk's back in the house. For now. We're back to the show, and I'm going to be starting a new walkthrough playthrough video thing. As can be clearly evidenced by the title screen, this game is Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the Game Boy. Original one. You know, way back when it was only black and white. And my controller is workful, and I need to erase a file because this is a 100% playthrough. As requested by Frenzy Sliver, who has posted 3 restrictions. Not restrictions, but you know what I mean. He wants me to do things in this game, and I'll do them for him because I'm a nice guy, despite the fact that I haven't made any videos in several months. And the restrictions are as follows! Alright, listen up, you mugs. Frenzy Sliver's 3 requests for Kirby's Dream Land 2 are as follows. First of all, I have to complete the game 100%, and when I say that, it means exactly what you think it means. The percentage that you saw on that little opening screen should say 100%, like on file number 3. I'm gonna have to try not to cheat too hard on that one, but I shouldn't have to cheat at all, because I am a good doobie. That entails collecting all 7 of the rainbow drops, completing all the mini games, finding the girl blob that appears sometimes in place of Gooey, and defeating the final boss. Then I have to defeat Diddy without taking damage, which will be very easy, although he gives me unlimited tries to do it. And third, I have to attempt to find and collect as many of the star pieces as possible. 7 of them gives you an extra life. I do pretty well for the first few worlds, and after that it kind of goes downhill from there because there aren't any maps that give it to me. So fortunately that's an optional thingy. And if it's not, well, guess what? You get a refund. Well, I'm gonna take care of that. Let's get started. First level, not glass. What am I in? Japan? The Japanese confuse R and L, not me. Anyway, it's grassland. I have 6 life, no points, and I intend to hopefully max out the score counter at some point later on. But I would need 10 million points, and that takes forever and a decade. Let's go. Alright. Pretty standard Kirby mechanics. Ah, my first star. I have to try to find all those, as I just mentioned. The only problem is, I don't have a map that does it for me. Ow! And apparently I can't inhale things while I'm in the process of falling. I've forgotten how clunky this game is! Oh well. Fortunately, the maps are not very long at all. Well, at least not yet, anyway. Let's see, it's number 4. There's 7 in this level, I know. Oh! My first power-up. Well, kind of. My first power, anyway. There's one. Let's see. Naturally, the parasol allows me to float down gently if I just so happen to fall down, but I don't really like doing that. And it's also a semi-handy physical attack. Melee, there we go. Plus, it can blow anything up that happens to be above me. It's not very powerful though, but that's okay. Take this! Get out of my way! It's showtime! And you get a couple of props if you figure out where that is. Along with 1 Mohawk credit! Ah! Let's see. Take these obnoxious enemies out. I have to get used to playing video games after a long time of, well, not. Oh well. It's one of those weird things that you don't talk about. There we go, all 7. I get a 1-up for collecting them and launch myself high into the air for no reason at all. I get the 1-up, alright. Bonus game, just press A at the end. It's kind of analogous to the one at the end of Kirby's Adventure if you ever played that game. Only Dream Land 2-ified, and whoa, the sky's yellow this time! What's wrong with these game makers? I'll take fire. My second power lets me shoot into a ball of fire that is unfortunately semi-hard to control if you don't know where you're going! Shoot straight in any direction, and I need to stop doing that! Got a star. Hey there, Mohawk. Playing more crummy old games? What do you mean crummy old games? Ow! I just stopped doing that! Oh yeah, and also
I see that this game's colors only come in the 3 primaries plus green.
Yeah, I don't really get that. Ah, that first mini-boss. Let's just beat him with his own power. he doesn't have that much life, and neither do I, gosh darn it!
That guy looks like Karibo, doesn't he?
Kinda, sorta. His name is Efreet.
Efreet. Ah, yes.
Because he's a fire boss!
I'm more familiar with the ones from the later games.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see now. This is Professor Ken, in case you forgot who he is after like 2.5 months. And this is our first animal buddy, it's Rick! Rick is the master of the land. Not only does he change all your powers into something different, like Fireball, becomes Fire Breath, but he's the master of land, as I mentioned. He doesn't slip on ice, and in later games he can wall jump. But this is not later games. And also the music changes. I don't know why that is. I should probably grab an umbrella. Why am I not grabbing an umbrella?
Now, this is the first Kirby game that actually has powers, right?
No, I'm pretty sure they made, what's it called? Kirby's Adventure, before this one. This one's the first in the Dreamland series that powers. Yeah, I know
this is the first one with the little animal friends.
Yes, that's correct. They introduced that mechanic in this game. Click.
They also introduced one of my personal favorite characters, who is probably the most underused and neglected Nintendo character of all time. He only appears in this game and the next Kirby game that follows it, Kirby's Dream Land 3. He's gooey, in case you haven't figured. Although, you probably haven't, because they haven't featured him in a game in like 10 years.
Outside of Smash Brothers, but that doesn't count. An asterisk.
The last time he was seen was as a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I don't even know if he made it to the Brawl set.
Wouldn't you know it? Why don't you use this? Stop. They're like policemen. They sneak up on you. And I'm pretty sure I haven't missed a star yet. Okay, I still need this, unfortunately. Really water. I can't swim. Oh well. Another one.
Rick can't swim?
Well, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is a scrolling screen. Actually, he can. It's just that I can't eat things underwater. Let's see. Aha! Alright, so it's not losing after all. Here we go. The first of the rainbow stars. They're the, miscellaneous item that you need to collect in this game.
The magical MacGuffins, if you will.
There we go, magic MacGuffins. Thank you for the TV trope reference, Master Ken. I mean Professor Ken, sorry.
Oh, in Triforce.
What? What do you mean Triforce? I do not I am not! What
in the background.
Oh, the back. I gotta look at this now.
Triforce!
Not quite. It's more a weird pyramid shape that happens to be blue and yellow.
Okay, Triforce with a can of paint splattered on it.
Yeah, then we'll go with that. Alright. Aha! Oh, look, an asterisk. I gotta get that. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! It's showtime!
Yeah, that's the downside with that power. It really doesn't work that well in any direction except up.
Yeah. I got another one up. Whoa! It's not fire, but that's okay. Aha! My superstar. You can't eat stars, unfortunately. It just doesn't work. Aha! Ow! Because I left that maximum tomato. But I don't feel like going backwards forward because I'm lazy. And also I think I can beat the first boss without any difficulty whatsoever. Going up! And I missed... Oh well, I got the M, so who cares? Alright, let me go grab some fire real quick for the boss.
Burn them with fire.
Yeah. It appears in this level only. Well, the first part of this level. Here we go. That was easy. And I don't think I'm gonna even need to... Alright, that's a ball start. Not even gonna have to cut out any footage of that. The Dizzy Tree! Okay, that's not what he's... Ah! Oh, fire. I forgot about that. No spikes.
So our good friend Wispy.
Yes. Ah! You can't kill me with spikes. That's my job. I'm just gonna shoot fire at him until he dies. Seems like a pretty good strategy, wouldn't you say? It may not be very fast,
Burning up that poor tree. I'm sure that the environmentalists want to kill you right now.
He looks sad.
No, duh, you just lit his nose on fire.
Duh. Oh well, first boss down. And I'm pretty sure I got all the stars from that world. All 16 of them. I don't know how many there are. I don't even know where they are. I'm just playing this by ear and hoping I collect them all. Because if I don't, then I fail. And the next level is... Wow, not even... I'm in my second world and I haven't even done the first video yet. It's big forest. It's a forest theme.
Big surprise.
Gee, what do you think? Let's see, no asterisk yet. Ow, just walked into Bronto Burt. Oh, that's definitely the wrong button.
Great job.
Not only do I have 1 health, but I accidentally threw Rick away.
I'm sure he appreciates it, Tom.
And fire is not good by itself because it's too